The Santa Anita racetrack is slowly easing back into But Pi Day is coming up, and I'm trying to find the end of this number.
You know there's no end to pi.
That's what they want you to think, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this conspiracy.
Well, you can finish that conspiracy tomorrow. Right now, we have to do the show.
All right.
Okay.
I'm Christine.
And I'm Nick.
And welcome to Show 42. Finding the end of pi may be rocket science, but swimming isn't. For all juniors and seniors, your next chance to take the swim survival test is Thursday at noon. Be sure to bring your swimwear, towel, and ID card.
Over the past 3 months, 21 horses from the Santa Anita racetrack have passed away, doubling the amount of last year's 3-month period. Trinity is here with more information on this unfortunate event.
The Santa Anita racetrack is slowly easing back into its reopening after a shutdown last weekend. The famous racetrack had closed due to the deaths of 21 horses in less than just 3 months. 7 horses have died during racing on the dirt track, 5 during racing on the turf track, and 9 on the main dirt course during training. This has led many industry insiders, veterinarians, and animal rights activists to question the treatment of the horses and the conditions of the track.
Trainers tend to push their horses more to their limits because they're training mostly for speed. And this would, create a lot of pressure to train in these adverse conditions, such as, heavy mud, heavy rain, because Southern California isn't used to this much rain, and we haven't had this much in a while.
Currently, Santa Anita has paid to ship their horses to Los Alamitos and San Luis Rey Downs for workouts. With that, they have released some new safety protocols to ensure horse safety that include requiring trainers to apply for permission to work a horse at least 24 hours in advance, examining horses before workouts, hiring additional veterinarians for morning training hours, and creating a director of equine welfare. As of now, the main 1-mile track is reopened but is only available to joggers, gallopers, and those with permitted access, but is not open for racing. Although there is no specific time frame for when the track is set to reopen for racing, we're bound to see new improvements in the conditions here at the racetrack.
Thanks for the information, Trinity. Applications for the Apache Powwow newspaper are out and available on the Google Classroom with the code GOYEMT. Make sure you apply so you can get a taste of what being a journalist is like. If you have any questions, contact Powwow with the email right here. Right there.
Pi may be a small number, but how big is the number you'll pay to get into a college? For some Americans, any number isn't expensive enough, and Ryan has got the price.
While some of us seniors are getting our hard work for college acceptances, yesterday, a total of 50 wealthy parents have been found to be part of the largest college admission scandal in the United States. These parents have been uncovered to collectively pay $25 million to a college admissions counselor, William Singer. In exchange, he would bribe college officials, coaches, and college entrance exam administrations to help students secure admissions. He would arrange for the students to take the ACT or SAT individually with extra time by having parents claim their children to have learning disabilities. He would even present his clients' children as elite athletes, often staging photographs or even photoshopping stock photos. Coaches at prestigious schools such as Stanford, Georgetown, USC, UCLA, and Yale will then accept payoffs to put these students on lists of recruited athletes. This scam was uncovered by FBI agents through fake submitted test scores, leading to the discovery of Singer, who pleaded guilty. Since then, most of the parents have been arrested and placed in custody. As for the children, it is believed that they had no idea what their parents were doing and are not involved in the case.
To reach your goals, you need to do it right. You need to be ethical. And it should go on your merits, not on how you gamed the system or got around it. We're not always going to get what we want. We're not always going to attain the levels we want. And how do we adapt to that? That should make us a stronger person, and that's where we learn. As they always say, You gain the most success by failing first and learning from that and moving on in a good direction.
Although this news is disheartening, just remember that even if you don't get into the most prestigious colleges, there's always more opportunities waiting for you. This has been Ryan, back to you guys in the studio.
Interested in getting a slice of APN pie next year? Well, come down to the APN room in A102 this Friday during lunch to get all the very important information you'll need to apply to be a part of our next year's team. And we'll have some food too. See you there. You know, I'm kind of getting hungry.
For what? Pie?
No, but I'm really hankering for a break.
Hi there, I'm Sam Safety and I'm back to teach you about parking policies. But do not drop your kids off here because it's distracting and because it's unnecessary traffic. Now this is where you drop your kids off. It is a safe place and the correct way of doing things.
You know what's bad? Cold pie. You know what's even worse? Being cold. Luckily, AHS has your back with embroidered Arcadia sweaters for $30. They'll be available until March 29th at the ASB office, so get them while you can.
For those who are lucky enough to have a birthday on Pi Day, Adrian, you're in luck. This Thursday is a collaboration day, so classes are only half an hour long, and school ends at 11:40. Enjoy your possible birthday pie.
Pi has 3 letters and starts with a P, and so does PCC. Pasadena City College is having a group counseling meeting on March 20th from 3 to 5 for seniors who've applied. Make sure you have your Lancer Point ID, and for more information, check the student bulletin.
Pi is unique and one of a kind, but so is Augie Pullman from Wonder. Here's Natalie with our first ever book review.
It's hard to be ordinary when you're born to stand out, and no other person embodies this message better than Augie from Wonder. Wonder is an award-winning and bestseller book by R.J. Palacio. It follows Augie Pullman, who is starting the 5th grade at a normal school. After being homeschooled for the past few years, Augie wishes to be accepted among his peers, though it is hard for most of them to, because of his unique physical appearance. After an eventful year filled with ups and downs, he is eventually accepted by his schoolmates. The majority of the novel is centered around Augie's perspective, but also includes the perspectives of his classmates and his sister. Each perspective contributes to the story's plot by educating readers about compassion, goodwill, and kindness. Generally, the book is uplifting, though there are some parts that can be real tearjerkers. The book is constantly moving from each character's thought to another, and its unconventional format allows its readers to gain insight into not only Augie's life, but also society. Palacio is able to beautifully illustrate an impactful message in her novel, making Wonder the perfect book for everyone of all ages to enjoy. Overall, I'd give Wonder a 5 out of 5 astronaut helmets and would recommend this book to anyone who is in need of a good read. I'm sure that you'll feel warm and fuzzy on the inside after reading this book. Anyways, this has been Natalie, back to you guys in the studio.
You know, I've been doing some calculations recently.
Oh really? What did you come up with?
Well, when you add together Apaches and wins, you get
Sports.
It may almost be Pi Day, but math has never really been my thing. However, supporting our athletes and winning has always been our thing here on Apache Sports. Yesterday, I did some calculations, and it was easy as pie for our boys tennis team to compete against Crescenta Valley. Our boys tennis team started off a bit rocky during the first few minutes of its game, but quickly regained confidence with powerful serves and strong backhands, with the Falcons unable to keep up. With coordination and excellent teamwork, especially by junior Jeffrey Lee, our Apaches beat CV with an overall score of 18-0.
So my serves were decent enough, I think. My volleys are actually pretty good because my volleys are usually the weakest part of my game.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. And the rest of my ground strokes were pretty decent. I think I did pretty well. I could anticipate the opponent's movements well enough, so yeah.
We're gonna do great.
Great job, tennis. We always love a win against CV. Also, shout out to girls softball for beating Burbank 7-5 on Monday and continuing their undefeated league record. Today, we have a special guest in studio, Christian Reyes, who is part of our Apache football team league's championship season. Christian just signed yesterday to continue his football career at Lane College. So congratulations, Christian.
Thank you.
So you might have only been an Apache for the football team for your senior year, but how have the coaches, the staff, and all the students supported you?
Well, you see, the teachers, they make sure that I'm on my stuff at school, like that I'm not missing any assignments. They make sure that I'm keeping up with what's going on. And so I thank them for that. And then the coaches, ever since I got here, they've made this place very warming for me. It's a very nice community to be with them, you know. and they just keep pushing me out on the field and making sure that I'm not falling behind as well there. And as for the players, they're like brothers to me, and I really enjoyed playing with them this last year to finish off my senior year with them. And they motivate me every day out there on the field to make sure that I'm just working hard and keeping up with being an athlete.
Do you have a favorite memory of season?
I do. It's not the best. It's kind of sad, but I like it just because we had the chance to play in the championship game, and it was a very nice experience to play with them. And being able to be playing for Arcadia senior year and finishing off the season there at a CIF championship game, it's a very nice experience to witness.
So yesterday you signed with Lane College. What are you most excited about continuing to play football in college?
Lane College is in Tennessee, so it's pretty far. I mean, I'm just gonna have to do whatever I can to make sure that I feel warm, feel at home out there, and let's see. I'm looking forward to being able to play with them and put on the uniform again and represent their school, as well as continuing my education and see what the future has for me there. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Christian. It's about time for us to wrap up. But thank you for joining us today, and all of your fellow Apaches wish you the best of luck in your career playing football. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you follow all of our social media links down below. Have a great Pi Day and Collaboration Day tomorrow, and don't forget to come out to Link Crew's Pi Day event on Friday. This has been Clara. We'll see you Friday, Apaches.
My position is tragic. Come and show me the magic of your Hollywood song.